What if heartbreak wasn't the end, but the start of your greatest transformation? Heartbreak, it's a word that echoes pain, loss, and sometimes regret. But here's the secret that many overlook. Heartbreak isn't the conclusion of your story, it's the catalyst for a new chapter, one where you rise stronger, sharper, and unstoppable. In this video, we'll explore how to transform heartbreak into a powerful force for personal growth. This isn't about revenge or trying to win someone back. It's about regaining control of your life and becoming the best version of yourself. We'll dive into topics that will change your perspective. Emotional indifference, how mastering this can give you clarity and resilience. Strategic silence, why saying nothing can sometimes say everything. Redefining your identity, the ultimate move to level up and thrive beyond the pain. Let's be honest, life is filled with challenges, but every setback is an opportunity in disguise. Imagine using this heartbreak to ignite the fire within you, to become someone not just your ex, but everyone can't help but admire. Stay tuned because, by the end of this video, you'll have not just insights, but practical steps to reclaim your power. You're not just moving on, you're moving up. Pain is a teacher, not an enemy. Facing it builds resilience. Heartbreak feels unbearable, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Pain, as harsh as it seems, is one of the best teachers you'll ever have. It forces us to stop, reflect, and grow stronger. Think of it this way: if life were all smooth sailing, would you ever truly learn resilience or find your inner strength? The first step is to sit with your emotions. Don't run from them or suppress them. Let them surface. If you feel like crying, cry. If you're angry, acknowledge that anger. The Stoics taught us that emotions are signals. They guide us to what matters most. Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Here's a practical tip: journal your emotions. Write down exactly how you feel, raw, unfiltered. Then, track how those feelings evolve over time. Journaling isn't just venting, it's a way to turn chaos into clarity. You'll start to notice patterns, lessons, and most importantly, growth. Take heartbreak, for instance. It feels overwhelming, but it's also a chance to understand your boundaries, your needs, and your desires. Reflect on what the relationship taught you. What would you do differently? This isn't about blaming yourself or anyone else, it's about self-discovery. The beauty of pain is that it reveals what's real. And when you face it head-on, you build a foundation of resilience that no external event can shake. Remember, pain isn't permanent, but the strength you gain from it can last a lifetime. Control your reactions to regain power. Have you ever felt like your emotions were running the show after a breakup? Like every message, every action from your ex held the power to dictate your mood? Well, here's the secret: that power isn't theirs, it's yours to reclaim. This is where emotional indifference becomes your greatest weapon. The concept is simple but profound. You can't control what your ex says or does, but you can control how you respond. Think of it as a game of chess. Instead of reacting impulsively to every move, pause, analyze, and act with purpose. First, focus on what you can control: your thoughts, actions, and goals. If you're tempted to check their social media or replay old memories, shift your focus. Dive into a new skill, set a fitness goal, or reignite an old hobby. Each of these actions reinforces that your life is about you, not them. Second, stop seeking validation from your ex. Let's be real. Waiting for them to notice your progress or regret their decisions is giving away your emotional independence. Instead, redirect that energy inward. You're not leveling up for anyone else, you're doing it for you. Here's an inspiring story. James, a software engineer, felt devastated after a sudden breakup. At first, he struggled, constantly checking his ex's updates, hoping for some sign of regret. But one day, he decided to stop. He joined a tech startup, started running marathons, and even learned to play the guitar. The best part? He found his joy again, not because she came back, she didn't, but because he rediscovered himself. Emotional indifference isn't about being cold or uncaring. It's about mastering your reactions so no one else controls your narrative. When you focus on yourself, your confidence grows, and ironically, that's when others start noticing. But by then, it won't matter, because you'll be living your best life on your terms. Silence creates curiosity and showcases self-control. Have you ever noticed how silence speaks louder than words? In the aftermath of heartbreak, strategic silence can be one of your most powerful tools, not for manipulation, but for reclaiming your inner strength and creating a sense of mystery. When you stop explaining yourself or reacting emotionally, you send a clear message. I'm in control. Silence, when used wisely, doesn't mean ignoring someone rudely or being dismissive. It's about prioritizing your growth and letting your actions do the talking. Here's how to use silence effectively. Reduce communication without being rude. You don't need to block or ghost anyone. Simply reduce unnecessary conversations. Respond politely, but concisely. For example, if your ex reaches out, keep the reply brief and neutral. This shows you've moved on without hostility. Focus on self-improvement. Silence isn't about sitting in a corner, it's about redirecting your energy toward becoming the best version of yourself. Take up new challenges, invest in your hobbies, or work on your fitness goals. When your focus shifts inward, you'll be surprised how much clarity and confidence you gain. Real-life example. Consider Tom, who went through a painful breakup. Instead of chasing closure or constantly texting his ex, he chose silence. During this time, he started a new business, worked on his fitness, and even joined a public speaking class. Months later, his ex reached out noticing his transformation and expressing regret for ending things. By then, Tom had grown so much that he no longer needed her validation. Why it works? Silence creates curiosity. People are naturally drawn to what they can't figure out. When you stop reacting, your ex might start wondering, what's changed? Why aren't they trying to contact me? Strategic silence isn't about manipulation, it's about showing self-respect. It gives you space to heal, grow, and shine in your own light. And when the time comes for interactions, you'll approach them with calmness and confidence, not desperation. Transformation should be for you, not for revenge or validation. Let's talk about leveling up, but not for anyone else, just for yourself. Often after a heartbreak, people fall into the trap of trying to impress their ex or seek validation from others. But the truth is, real transformation happens when you focus on what you truly want to achieve for yourself. Here are 3 areas to focus on for personal growth. Physical health. Heartbreak can weigh heavily on your body, but it's also a chance to regain control over your physical health. Regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and proper sleep can do wonders not just for your appearance, but also for your energy and confidence. Imagine walking into a room, not because you want to be noticed by someone specific, but because you radiate health and confidence. Mental growth. A breakup often leaves us with time and space we didn't anticipate. Why not use that to learn a new skill or hobby? Take up painting, learn a new language, or dive into books about personal growth. The goal isn't to distract yourself, but to expand your mind and your horizons. This kind of growth will naturally attract the right kind of people into your life. Career goals. Channel your emotions into something productive. Focus on advancing your career or pursuing a passion project. When you achieve professional success, it not only boosts your confidence, but also gives you a sense of fulfillment that no external validation can match. Real-life example. Think about Steve Jobs. After being ousted from Apple, he didn't sulk. He created Next and Pixar, which eventually led to his triumphant return to Apple. His transformation wasn't for revenge, it was about becoming the best version of himself. Why it matters. Leveling up isn't about showing others what they've lost. It's about discovering what you've gained. Every workout, every skill you learn, every professional achievement is a step toward your own fulfillment. When you focus on becoming your best self, you'll find that your happiness is no longer tied to someone else's approval, it comes from within. Redefining identity and mastering mystery, your next step to independence. Heartbreak is often the perfect opportunity to rediscover who you are and rebuild your identity stronger than ever before. The goal here is not to win anyone back, but to become the best version of yourself, a version that exudes confidence, independence, and mystery. Step 1. Define your core values. Ask yourself, what truly matters to you? Is it growth, freedom, creativity, or integrity? Write down your values and reflect on whether your daily actions align with them. For instance, if growth is a core value, commit to learning something new every day. By living according to your principles, you not only strengthen your character, but also make yourself less reliant on external validation. Step 2. Build mystery through positive unpredictability. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully understand. This isn't about being manipulative, it's about embracing unpredictability in a way that keeps others intrigued. Try new hobbies, develop unexpected skills, or take spontaneous trips. For example, one man I know started learning salsa dancing post-breakup. Not only did it boost his confidence, but it also became a fascinating aspect of his identity that made him stand out. Real-life example. Take someone like Robert Downey Jr., who faced career setbacks and personal struggles, but reinvented himself into one of Hollywood's most iconic figures. His journey wasn't about proving others wrong. It was about proving to himself that he could be better. Why it works: when you define your identity and embrace a little mystery, you shift the narrative. You stop being the person defined by a breakup and start being someone defined by strength, growth, and purpose. Mystery isn't about hiding who you are. It's about continuously surprising yourself and others with what you're capable of. Building your tribe, the power of a supportive network. When you go through heartbreak or any major life change, the people you surround yourself with can either uplift you or hold you back. That's why building your tribe, a supportive network of people aligned with your goals and values, is so essential. Why it matters: your environment shapes your mindset. Imagine being part of a community where everyone is striving for better health, success, or self-improvement. Their energy fuels your growth. On the flip side, toxic relationships drain you and keep you stuck in a cycle of negativity. Step 1. Join goal-oriented communities. Find communities that align with your passions or objectives. If fitness is your goal, join a gym or a running club. If you're exploring creativity, consider art classes or writing workshops. The idea is to connect with people who inspire and challenge you to grow. Step 2. Build genuine connections. It's not about having hundreds of acquaintances. It's about a few deep, meaningful relationships. Focus on people who truly listen, encourage you, and celebrate your successes without jealousy. For example, instead of spending time with people who gossip or complain, invest in relationships where you feel supported and valued. Real-life example. A friend of mine joined a professional networking group after a breakup. Not only did he gain career opportunities, but he also met lifelong friends who supported him emotionally and introduced him to new hobbies, including hiking. This tribe became his safety net, lifting him during tough times and inspiring him to aim higher. Why it works: when you build your tribe, you create a system of accountability, encouragement, and motivation. These relationships provide emotional stability and open doors to opportunities you never imagined. It's not just about surviving heartbreak, it's about thriving beyond it. Conclusion: rising above heartbreak with Stoic principles. As we come to the end of this journey, let's recap the core Stoic principles that guide us through heartbreak. Embrace pain as a teacher. Control your reactions to regain power. Use silence strategically to showcase self-control. And focus on personal growth to redefine your identity. Inspiring thought. Remember, heartbreak doesn't define who you are. What truly matters is how you rise above it, how you transform yourself into a stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled person. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The obstacle is the way. Every setback, every challenge, is an opportunity for growth." Now, it's your turn. What lessons have you learned from heartbreak? Have you found strength in adversity? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else on their journey. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with someone who needs to hear this message, and subscribe to this channel for more insights on Stoicism and personal transformation. Let's continue to grow together, one step at a time.